gentlemen, good day and welcome to FY2024 Q1 conference call of Patel Integrated Logistics hosted by Phillip Capital India Private Limited. This conference call may contain forward-looking statements about the company which are based on the beliefs, opinions and expectations of the company as on the date of this call. These statements are not guarantee of future performance and involve risks and uncertainties that are difficult to predict. As a reminder, all participant lines will be in the listen-only mode and there will be an opportunity for you to ask questions after the presentation concludes. Should you need assistance during the conference call, please signal an operator by pressing star then 0 on your touchtone phone. Please note that this conference is being recorded. I now hand the conference over to Mr. Vikram Suryavanshi from Phillip Capital India Private Limited. Thank you and over to you, Mr. Suryavanshi.
Thank you, Rishi. Good evening and very warm welcome to everyone. Thank you for being on the call of Patel Integrated Limited. We are happy to have management with us here today for question and answer session. And management is represented by Mr. Mahesh Pogla, Executive Director, and Mr. Avinash Paulraj, Company Secretary. Before we start with the question and answer session, we will have some opening comments from the management. I will hand over the call to Mr. Mahesh Pogla for opening comment. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much, Vikram and the Rishi, for organizing this call. Good afternoon, everybody. Very warm welcome to the earnings call of Patel Integrated Logistics Limited. Before the floor open for question and answer, let me explain in brief about the quarter under review. Sales in volume terms or in load terms increased by quarter on quarter. In fact, numerically from 1,25,094.28 to 1,29,64509. That is by almost 3% quarter on quarter. However, in value terms, it is going down quarter on quarter due to softening or decrease in rate per kg of freight overall. It's a global phenomena. Regarding year-on-year decrease in sales or year-on-year and quarterly decrease in sales is also mainly due to decrease or softening of freight rate compared to same quarter of the last year. There is also seasonality or festive season impact come up because last year June maybe the little bit festives were coming earlier, so June was a bumper one, and that may be the reason. But however, we are very much hopeful that in the coming 3 quarters we will have sales value in value terms also, not in volume also, in value terms also, which will cross over last year's sales value, overall sales value in the year. Our profit figure consequently also impacted in this quarter due to annual increment to our employees for retain and for also retaining the talent. And as we are in the service industry, there is a high importance for retaining the talent. At the cost of repetition, I am reiterating that we will very much optimistic that although this quarter is little down for us or tough for us, when we close this financial year, we will be reporting improvement from last year's figure definitely. But it's a hopefulness there, considering the current situation which we are. Now come to our other part of the business, which is basically a non-core for us for the right now, which is real estate. I mean, we are in the process of removing charges of bank on this real estate properties which we are holding in our book. As now we are net debt-free company. As we all know, we are carrying realty in our books at historical cost or in simple terms in lower value. Considering almost all our real estate are in the metros or in the prime location of the India, this value definitely will be higher as compared to what is reflecting in our balance sheet. So there is definitely, which we can understand all of us, there is a hidden values are there. For this, we are in active discussion with for either monetizing or redeveloping this property, jointly redeveloping this property. Given these discussions are in progress, and these are very serious discussions, so we will not be right now it will not be right on my part to diverge further about this matter. But please reassuring you to all the people that we will definitely try to extract maximum possible value from our real estate piece, creating value for all stakeholders. We are also in active discussion for expanding our logistics business apart from the air cargo consolidation business which we are involved right now. So in such a way that it will be a EPS accretive from day one. For that also we have in multiple discussion with the company for growing our business, and apart from our air cargo consolidation business. Since these are in the synthesis, these are in the very advanced stage of discussion we are, and till the binding agreement is signed, we will not be able to share further details to all concerned right now at this stage. As soon as we get some definite things, we will be immediately inform the stock exchange also and to all the people that what is the latest development is there. Company, as you know, the company has seen its worst part behind due to pandemic, etc., due to unfortunate death of the MD earlier, and etc. Now the future looks bright, very bright. Compared to and this is also getting fortified by this is also getting supported by the growing of the aviation sector, as our government is very active in developing this aviation sector. As they also know that ₹1 invested in the aviation will give them a return of at least ₹3, in fact 3 times of the amount of the ₹1 invested in the aviation sector. Our Honorable Aviation Minister is tirelessly trying to develop aviation sector, like increasing the number of airports from 140 to 220, or give all ground support or necessary support to all the major airlines, all the airlines, to increase the number of passenger aircraft, which can be seen by our all major airlines like Indigo or Air India, given a big order for passenger aircraft. Even new airlines, Akasa, also targeting to increase the number of passenger aircraft from current around 20 to more than 100. So overall, I think the new airlines also coming flight 91 maybe by September or October. So sector overall growing. So we are making every effort to keep the growth momentum intact in the next 3 quarters of this financial year. I will be closing my opening remarks by this only, and over to Vikram, please.
Thank you. We will now begin the question and answer session. Anyone who wishes to ask a question may press star and 1 on their touchtone telephone. If you wish to remove yourself from the question queue, you may press star and 2. Participants are requested to use only handsets while asking a question. Ladies and gentlemen, we will wait for a moment while the question queue assembles. The first question is from the line of Ankur Savaria. He is an individual investor. Please go ahead, sir.
Good evening, everyone. My question is regarding the comprehensive income that you're showing in your balance sheet. This quarter we had a positive comprehensive income, and last time we had a negative one. So could you please diverge on that?
Yeah. Thank you, Ankur, for asking that question. It is basically the company is getting some investment also, and this investments are market driven. So if they on the 31st of March, suppose the market value of investment is lower, then we have to, as per the Ind AS, we have to reflect the lower value. On 30th June, if compared to the 31st March, this value was, as we all know, market is buoyant, market is increasing. So definitely this investment value also got increased, and consequently we have a positive investment value showing, positive figures are showing.
So what kind of investment would that be?
It's basically in the some of the blue chip company only, long back now, and that is we are just carrying it. That are giving us ROI more than the what we have.
Okay, as I understand, you have invested in some shares or equity.
Yeah.
That?
Yeah, correct. As you can see in the annual report also, that will be coming also. And last year, the annual report also, if you can see, the same one, nothing changes. Like there is a Hindustan Petroleum Corporation, or there is a mutual fund investment is there. So that is there.
Okay. And
IndusInd Bank is there. IndusInd Bank is there.
Okay, I got it. One more question, sir. As we have forfeited about 37 lakhs of rupees for people who did not pay their partly for the right issue. So when would that amount be reflected in our balance sheets?
It already got reflected. If you see that today, this time the balance, if you pay the equity share capital,
yeah,
it already got reduced to that extent.
Okay, sir. And sir, what are we doing to actually improve our revenue from the core business?
Yeah, as I was talking about my opening remarks also, definitely this quarter was a tough for us, but we are very much aware, and we assure that revenue will be increasing only. And for that, one other thing I can tell you, we are not in the one front we are talking about. We have opened a multiple front to grow our business. Yeah.
Sir, my last question, if I may.
Yeah, please.
What is the minimum value of the land parcel that you see that you have? Let's say our market cap is somewhere about 70 crores today, and you have freed a land after paying 39 lakhs to the bank, 39 crores to the bank. So I'm sure that the current value of the land would be far more than the market cap of the company, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, it's obvious.
So could you give us a ballpark figure, sir? How much do you value the land parcel that you have?
Yeah, I would request you to just for a few days and you will there definitely.
So I could not hear you, sir. Can you repeat yourself again?
For a few days. Where we are.
So there seems to be a voice issue on your network.
Sir?
Sir, your voice is not coming very clearly.
No, what I am trying to convey, Ankur, just wait for a few days. Annual report is coming up in the payroll.
Okay, sir. I got it. Thanks a lot for answering all the questions, sir. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Participants, if you have a question, you may press star and 1 at this time. Participants are reminded to press star and 1 if you wish to ask a question. So we have a question from the line of Rishikesh Oza from RBO Capital.
Yeah, hi. Thank you for the opportunity. Sir, I had a question on the land parcel that you had mentioned. Sir, could you share how many acres of land do we hold?
So just to clarify, it's only not a land, it's a complete building also. It's not some portion is barren land, some portion is building also. So it's a mix of that, correct? And as we are talking about, definitely at the previous questioner also asked me about the value of that real estate in our, which is, I told also definitely much higher than what is reflecting in the books of account. But just wait for a few days. Annual report is coming up, and we are submitting the stock exchange, where the value will be reflecting in the with the value of the all the real estate will be, market value of the real estate will be reflecting in that annual report.
Okay, and what would be the book value?
Book value, as you can see, is around the 50 crore, if I'm not correct, if I'm not wrong. 1 minute. Huh? Sorry, it's 47.9. It's a 50 crore. Am I correct? 49.60. That means the 50 crore. Yeah.
Okay. And also, sir, would you like to provide any revenue or EBITDA margin guidance for FY24?
Yes, as I'm talking about to you, definitely we want to improve whatever we achieved last year. We want to give them more than that, report more than the figure what we report last year. And last year we had turnover before the GST was 320 crore. So definitely we want to achieve more than that.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Participants, if you have a question, you may press star and 1. The next question is from the line of Vikram Suryavanshi. Please go ahead, sir.
Yes, sir. Sir, you mentioned about employee cost increase. So was there any one-time payment given to employees, or it is like a increase which will be there continuously for going quarters?
No, correct. I agree with you. It is a normal increase, not a one-time any amount is given to them. It will be reflected in the future quarter also, same cost. Maybe little reduced, but not very significant reduction will be there.
Okay. And we have seen now improvement in overall volume business, volume and all that. So is there an improvement in the pricing, what we get from airlines, or how is the situation on working capital? If you can highlight on that, it will be helpful.
Yeah, because working capital our definitely improving now. And as we got our net debt free also, company become net debt free. And we are also making every effort. Rates are driven by as we are talking about the rates are driven by the oil prices or ATF prices also. If in the last quarter ATF prices are little softer, so overall if you see the prices will come down. But if again what I'm hearing now, again the global oil prices are increasing also, and ATF prices are also increasing. So definitely the prices of our prices or our sales value will have an impact on this also. Positive impact, what I mean by that will be there.
Mm-hmm. Got it. Okay. And apart from how is the outlook on this warehousing business we have? Is it like a rental income side, or probably how we'll diversify in other verticals of logistics as a long-term plan for the company?
Correct. As I was talking about in my opening remarks, actually we are in serious discussion with the different parties, but in the binding agreement not signed, so I'm not able to diverge. But definitely we are in very active discussion with the things which you are talking about.
Okay. Got it. And particularly with the kind of growth what we are seeing on volume side, how is it like a diverse growth from different industries, or there are typically few industries from which we are seeing the growth?
Luckily, Vikram, in our company we never depended on a single sector. Although we cater to the e-commerce definitely, we cover to the pharma also, we cater to the perishable goods also, we cater to the document definitely. We don't want to depend on any particular sector or any particular customer. That's why if we have a long list of customer also, and That is our basically the things were there to diversify ourselves from the risk perspective. We never depend on any particular customer or any particular texture or any particular material to or movement or giving our revenue. We are well diversified.
Got it. And last question is that how much would be the, obviously we are the net debt free, but in terms of gross debt, how much would be there?
Sorry, Vikram, can't get you.
Gross debt.
Gross debt now. Gross debt will be there now hardly 20 crore, I think, not more than that. It is we have it, how much, 20 crore now? Yeah.
Got it. Thank you very much, sir. And we'll wait for a question, yeah.
Thank you. Participants, if you have a question, you may press star and 1 at this time. Participants, if you have a question, please press star and 1. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the last question for today. I now hand the conference over to Mr. Suryavanshi for any closing comments.
Thank you all for being called with Patel Integrated Logistics, and we thank the management for giving us an opportunity to host the call. Sir, any closing comments from your side?
Yeah, I once again thank all of them who are present in the call. So may not ask the question, but who were present in the call to hear ourselves. We again are very optimistic about our business as well as our creating a value for all stakeholders. We continue to do that little effort. And once again, thank you all of you for attending this call.
Thank you.
Thank you.
On behalf of Phillip Capital India Private Limited, that concludes the conference call. Thank you for joining us, and you may now disconnect your lines.